Hello, Wabash High School. It is once again time for another exciting rendition of what's happening at Wabash High School this week. First off, before we get into the schedule and everything, I just want to give a tremendous congratulations to all of our teams for all of their successes this weekend. This was an extremely busy weekend for Wabash High School athletics, and we had wrestling conference championships. We had swimming conference championship. We had basketball Friday night, girls basketball, boys basketball Friday, girls basketball Saturday. You name it, there was something going on this weekend. And in all of these events, we had tremendous successes. Um, we had conference wrestling championships. The individual champions for conference. We had swimming victories. We had team victories. Boys basketball team in their win Friday night set a new record. Most three-pointer shot, 16, I believe it was, three-pointer shot. Seniors being recognized for all the amazing things that they have done for us. Personal PR records, students stepping up into leadership roles. We had a student step up at the pep band and was our guest conductor for the evening. Just amazing things that occurred this weekend with our student athletes. And to all of you that participated in something this weekend, you have something to be proud of yourselves for. So can't give enough accolades out to everybody. And I know, every weekend, whether it's in this video or my message to teachers, I try hard to mention the great things that you, our students, have done over the past weekend or past week, and I know there are things that I miss. There's just so much going on. If I miss something, I do apologize. We try to get everything, but sometimes it's just not possible. So, sorry if I miss something. If I do, hey, you know what? You know where I'm at. Let me know. Okay, let me know so that we can try to get some recognition out there where to those that it belongs to. Okay, and get congratulations on all of your achievements done. And I want each and every one of our student athletes to know, and whether you're a student athlete or not a student, your dedication and hard work is paying off. Okay, uh, you know, cannot be more proud of everybody. So make sure you let me know what's going on. Make sure you let me know if I miss something. And if you're not a student athlete, and you want to help support these teams, I challenge you when you're able to. And I know COVID has kind of thrown a mix in our ability to go out and attend athletic events. But look at your schedule, make an effort to come out and support them when you can. We are all Wabash Apaches. Students, families, community, everybody, Wabash Apaches. And I know it sounds silly, but I'm here to tell you, folks, when you're 20, 30, 40, 50 years out of high school, you are going to look back at your time at Wabash with joy, and you are going to say to yourself that, even now, this far past my time at Wabash, I am a Wabash Apache. And I think that says something about the legacy that we have as a school and the legacy building that you are doing as students for us. So let's all work together and show everyone in our community just exactly what legacy building, what the Apache Way, and what we are Wabash really means. So there. Couple housekeeping, or at least one housekeeping item. Last week I spent a lot of time talking about hats and hoods and policy and things like that. I just want to let you know it was tremendously better this week. I thank you. Unfortunately, there are still some students out there who want to fight the system, and although I respect your dedication to your cause, you're going to follow our rules and procedures. So for those of you who are still wanting to fight this, you can expect to be having a conversation this week. But much better, and I want to thank everybody for that. Much better. We are approaching midterms, so please make sure that you're getting your work done, getting things turned in on time. If you have missing work out there, please check with your teachers to see what you need to be doing to get things made up. Understand that being out on quarantine, it's not an excuse. Okay, when you are out on quarantine, or even when you're out, you need to be making up your homework. That is a responsibility that you have as students, is to get that work made up. So please make sure you're checking your grades on a daily basis. Make sure you're getting with your teachers, communicating with them, so that you know exactly where you stand and where you're at, so that you can achieve your third quarter grade goals. Okay. Now it looks like as we head into the end of this weekend, Sunday, especially that Monday to Tuesday time frame, they're talking about some inclement weather, some bad weather coming in. It is winter, so this is going to happen. Please make sure a couple things here. One, make sure you know what the weather's like. Make sure you know whether or not we're on delay, we're closed. Again, all of those things will be covered on our social media, on the website, on the radio station, the two radio stations in town, 95.9 or 105.9 The Bash. Please make sure that you understand, whether or not we're on a delay or closed or whatever. But secondly, know that if we have an inclement weather day, in other words, if we are closed due to bad weather, that's not a free day. Okay, as much as we want to have a snow day, we want to have a free day. We're at that time of year when we just can't afford to have a free day. So be aware that if something happens, we do not have school, then you can expect that day to be an e-learning day, and those e-learning rules will follow accordingly. So be aware of that. Okay. Now, let's take a look at this week's schedule and see what's happening at Wabash High School. Monday, okay, not a lot going on you guys need to know about. I do want to bring one thing up, though. Two things really for Monday. One, in the morning, Officer Hipskin and myself are going to be out. We are going to be participating in a first ever county assistant principals SRO meeting. All of the county assistant principals are getting together, all the SROs are getting together, and we are beginning to look at standardizing some aspects of discipline across the board with all schools. So, even though we may be a number of different schools, we recognize the importance of having some standard common themes across the board in discipline at the schools. And so this is really kind of a groundbreaking meeting that we're going to be having and going to. So make you aware of that. Also, Monday night, 7 p.m., in the Wabash High School Library, early college Ivy Tech meeting. If you are going to be taking some early college Ivy Tech classes coming up, dual credit classes, whatever it may be, in the years moving forward, this is a meeting for your parents to get information about that. We posted some information on it earlier on social media, so be aware that meeting is taking place 7 o'clock Monday night. Tuesday, boys basketball versus Bluffton on the road. Probably can watch that online. I know Bluffton has a really good live streaming, so be able to check that out. Wednesday, we've got co-ed varsity swimming and diving versus Elwood at home. Boys JV wrestling versus Northfield there. Girls JV varsity basketball versus Peru there. And Wednesday, January 27th, is International Holocaust Remembrance Day. And I will be getting some information out on social media and out to you later in the week in regards to this day and just exactly what this day stands for. So it's a pretty important day in the calendar of events of the world, for that matter. So Thursday, Thursday is going to be a big day. Our sophomores are going on Heartland Career Center tours. We've got 3 tours that they're going to take place during the day, 8:50, 9:45, 12:15, and depending on last names, that will determine who's going there. That information will be forthcoming. And then Friday, of course, we've got FCA. And you may see, and I say may because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure where this meeting is going to be held. I don't think there's going to be anybody in the building on this. But Friday, we are beginning another Wabash City Schools ambassador meeting. And the ambassadors, Wabash City Schools ambassadors, so you know what they are if you hear about this, is these are people in the community, stakeholders, business people, parents that want to know more about how the school system works and what it's like to be in the school system. So it's actually a number of weeks long, a number of meetings that will be held, teaching these people what it's like to be in the school system. So then Friday night, we've got girls, actually, Friday night we got girls JV varsity basketball practice versus Whitco, but also don't forget that Friday afternoon, Apache Way Pass recognition. Saturday we've got varsity wrestling. That's going to be the IHSAA sectionals. 12 p.m. we're going to have girls JV varsity basketball versus Mechaniqua home. So we got 2 games there, and then we're going to turn around about 6 o'clock at night, JV boys varsity basketball versus Alexandria. So we actually have 4 basketball games going on at home on Saturday. So it's going to be pretty big day. Last thing I want to mention, Saturday, Mrs. Terry Denny's birthday. So if Mrs. T. Denny is your counselor, please make sure that sometime this week you wish her a great happy birthday for her birthday that's upcoming on Saturday the 30th. So with that, that's what's happening at Wabash High School this week. Everybody have a great week, and remember, it's a great time to be an Apache.